These cars are the ultimate combination of speed, power, and engineering excellence, pushing the boundaries of what is possible with a naturally aspirated engine. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the top contenders in this category, from classic sports cars to modern sports cars. We will explore the specs, features, and capabilities of these incredible machines. So sit back, relax, and get ready to experience the ultimate naturally aspirated power. Let's get it started. Number 10, Chevrolet's Corvette C8 Z06. The Chevy Corvette C8 Z06 is a newly released sports car, which you might not be as familiar with. It was unveiled in October 2021 and will be available for purchase in the summer of 22 and as a 2023 model. This is the first production car of a mid-engine Corvette, but the Z6 takes it to a new level by featuring a brand new 5.5-liter DOHC V8 engine with a flat plane crankshaft. This powerful engine produces 670 horsepower at 8,400 RPM and 460 pound-feet of torque at 6,300 RPM, making it the most powerful naturally aspirated V8. This gives the C8 Z6 the ability to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and reach a top speed of 195 miles per hour. Despite its impressive performance capabilities, the C8 Corvette Z6 is also considered a great value, with a starting price around $100,000. Number 9. Brabham BT62. The Brabham BT62 is an Australian-built track-only sports car that is not as well known as some of the other entries onto this list. More on that in a minute. Only 70 units have been produced, each equipped with a 5.4-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine based on Ford's modular architecture. The car puts out a powerful 710 horsepower at 7,400 RPM and 492 pound-feet of torque at 6,200 RPMs, making it one of the most powerful naturally aspirated V8s. Although it's more powerful than the C8 Corvette Z6, the BT62 is intended for track use only. The car's weight is also noteworthy at just 2,143 pounds, and paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, it can accelerate itself from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.7 seconds and reach a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. Number 8. Mercedes CLK GTR Supersport. The Mercedes CLK GTR Supersport is the ultimate version of the Mercedes CLK GTR, which was a homologation special car built for Le Mans and GT1 racing. It's equipped with a 7.3-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine, also known as the M297, which was later used in the Pagani Huayra. The engine was heavily modified as a version of the M120 unit, and it produces 711 horsepower at 6,600 RPM and 580 pound-feet of squealing torque at 5,250 RPM. The power itself is sent to the rear wheels through a limited 6-speed sequential gearbox. With this powerful engine, the CLK GTR Supersport can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.6 seconds and reach a top speed of 231 miles per hour. Despite its impressive performance, the car has a curb weight of 3,175 pounds. The Mercedes CLK GTR Supersport is a true race car for the road, and not just an advertised one. Number 7. Gordon Murray T50's Niki Lauda. The Gordon Murray T50 is the spiritual successor to the iconic McLaren F1, just like how Luke Skywalker is the Darth Vader. It's a hypercar that is designed to give you a pure driving experience, like a trip to the spa for your senses. And just like how Luke got a little more powerful with a green lightsaber, Gordon Murray, the father of the McLaren F1, came up with a more powerful version of the T50, named it after the legendary Niki Lauda, who raced for McLaren between 1982 and 1985. The T50's Niki Lauda is powered by the same 4-liter naturally aspirated Cosworth V12 engine, but instead of the regular T50's 663 horsepower, it's got a whopping 725 horsepower at 11,500 RPM and 357 pound-feet of torque at 9,000 RPM, like a steroid-enhanced version. It's got 15-to-1 compression ratio and 12 independent throttle bodies. Unlike the regular T50, which comes with a manual gearbox, this track-focused version comes with a 6-speed X-Track paddle shift unit like a Formula F1 car. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.7 seconds and reach a top speed of 200 miles per hour. That's That's 322 kilometers an hour, or 170 miles per hour, depending on the gearing that you choose, like a Batmobile on steroids. Number 6, Aston Martin 177. The 177 is the last supercar from Aston Martin that features a front-engine, rear-wheel drive layout, like a true gentleman of the supercar world. The naturally aspirated V12 engine produces 750 horsepower at 7,500 RPM and 553 pound-feet of torque at 5,000 RPM, like a lion on steroids. The engine is paired with a 6-speed single-clutch automatic gearbox that sends power to the rear wheels and allows the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds. That's faster than a cheetah. As far as the best naturally aspirated cars go, the 177 is one of the most elegant and timeless supercars in terms of design. Only 77 copies were made, making it a rare and exclusive supercar around the world. Number 5. Ferrari 812 Superfast Competizione. The 812 Competizione is the last V12-powered production Ferrari we'll see without any hybrid assist, like a final goodbye party for traditional engines. So the engineers at Ferrari went completely crazy on the engine. It's a 6.5-liter V12 that revs to 9,500 RPM like a symphony of horsepower. Engineers said it could rev higher, but they stopped it at 9,500 to present longevity like the responsible company that they are. It makes 819 horsepower at 9,200 RPM, 125 horsepower per liter, and 514 pound-feet of torque. A full 80% of that torque is available from 2,500 RPM. It's like having a superpower from the get-go. The engine has variable displacement oil pump and, like Ferrari's F1 cars, a finger follower valve train, which are high-tech features that only are used in this car, the 911 GT3 and in the new Corvette Z6, making it truly engineering wizardry. Number 4, Aston Martin Vulcan. The Aston Martin Vulcan is a supercar that's only meant for the track. It's not your everyday ride. It's got a lightweight aluminum alloy chassis and carbon fiber body that's paired with a 7-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine and 6-speed sequential gearbox, like a high-performance machine. The engine is an older design, but what they're not telling you is it's still a beast. It's made by marrying together 2 Ford Mondeo V6 engines together. It pumps out 820 horsepower at 7,750 RPM and 575 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM. It's truly a powerhouse on wheels. Number 3, Ferrari Daytona SP3. Ferrari's Special Projects division usually unveils exceptional vehicles, one of which is the 2022 Ferrari Daytona SP3. This car is based on the LaFerrari and features a naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine similar to the one in the 2002 Ferrari Enzo, but without the hybrid components. This powerful engine generates 830 horsepower at 9,250 RPM and 514 pound-feet of torque at 7,200 RPM, making it a more powerful version of the Tipo F140 engine. This engine is paired with an aggressively tuned 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, allowing for a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 2.8 seconds and a top speed of over 211 miles per hour. The SP3 is inspired by the 330 P4 race car, making it a unique and exclusive vehicle from Ferrari. Number 2, Pagani Huayra R. Pagani is returning to its traditional roots with the track-only Huayra R. Unlike the regular models that are equipped with forced induction, this vehicle ensures and features a naturally aspirated 6-liter V12 engine based on the Mercedes-AMG M120. This powerful engine generates 838 horsepower at 8,250 RPM and 590 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 to 8,300 RPM, making it the second most powerful naturally aspirated car in the world. It also features a red line at 9,000 RPM and is paired with a 6-speed manual gearbox that sends power to the rear wheels. The Huayra R weighs in at just 2,315 pounds, lighter than the Mazda MX-5, resulting in a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of under 3 seconds and a top speed of 240 miles per hour. Number 1, you ready? Ferrari FXX Evoluzione. In 2005, Ferrari created a track-only version of the Enzo known as the FXX. It features an aggressive exterior design and a modified version of the Ferrari Enzo engine itself, the Tipo F140 V12. The engine has an increased displacement from 6.0 to 6.3 liters and remains naturally aspirated rather than turbocharged. This results in 798 horsepower at 8,500 RPMs and 506 pound-feet of torque at 5,750 RPM for the standard FXX. However, for an additional $1,361,000, the Evo package was available, increasing the power to 848 horsepower at 9,500 RPMs and reducing gear shift time by 20 milliseconds. Compared to the standard FXX, only 30 FXX models were made, and only one of them is legal to drive on the road. We hope you enjoyed learning about these powerful vehicles and their engines. If you're a fan of high-performance cars, be sure to check out our other videos on similar topics. Don't forget that like button and leave a comment about which of these cars is your favorite. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date on our latest content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in our next video.